Fast Rewards diet is a diet that I basically have been working on for about 15 years. I didn't start wrestling until I was in ninth grade, and I also played football. And they were two sports where, one, I had to get really big and gain a lot of weight. And even in high school, I weighed about 225 pounds my senior year. And then in wrestling in high school, I wrestled 189 pounds during the wrestling season. And so over the years, I had worked on trying to find different diets, and then as I became a practitioner, I would help people and coach people trying to use different types of diets, and they all basically had something that had a hole in it or left us with diminishing returns and ultimately failure. And as I started working on developing this diet, one thing that happened was that when I was giving it to people, it was so strict that they couldn't actually use it, which is what most diets are. So I came back to the drawing board again, and I said, okay, well, if that's our major barrier right now, we have to have something that people can do year-round and that they can also is not going to make them crazy, and it's not going to use principles that make them sick. So we created a diet that's not only going to create an optimal state for us, but it's also going to improve our performance. And when you look at diets and nutrition programs, that's usually the problem, is that something along the lines, it either causes you to lose weight and ultimately you get into an unhealthy state, or ultimately it leads you to lose your performance in some reason, or it dehydrates you. This diet's designed to be the best of all the worlds, and all the while you get to eat chocolate and whatever your favorite foods are. And it's actually pretty amazing how it works, but it's simply designed off the way that our body's natural systems work and how our hormones function to create the effects that happen to our body based upon the terms catabolism and anabolism. Body composition, weight loss, and any other performance enhancing strategy that we use ultimately results from some type of effect that occurs within our nervous system and our endocrine system. And really, it is a endocrine response, because these two systems work hand in hand. So if a diet is not designed with understanding those principles and utilizing the principles of how the nervous system and the endocrine system works, then it's ultimately going to be destined for failure.